Alright, this is Kong.
And this is Virul3nt.
And we are Shiv-r.
Yes.
And our debut album, Hold My Hand, is about to come out on Infacted Recordings. And we thought we'd take you through the tracks on the album and just talk about that a little bit and our roles in the band.
Give us your money.
This is actually the first song that we wrote as Shiv-r officially. It's very short, it's only about 2.5 minutes.
I think it started from a bunch of lead sounds we had lying around the apartment on the floor somewhere.
Well, because we have different studios.
On the other side of the world.
Yes, Kong lives in Bangkok. He sent me the files as became tradition. And I layered it with drums, and when we first started the project we didn't know what we were going to do for a vocalist. We thought maybe we were going to get different singers on each track or something like that. And when we were doing this song, just out of necessity I did some vocals myself, mostly as a demo, and I didn't have a microphone at all. So I just sung the lyrics straight into the inbuilt laptop speaker on my computer, and yeah, there was something a bit special about them, so we thought it was cool.
Incidentally, the server we use to trade files is in some obscure location in some other part of the world. So every Shiv-r track has been around the world about twice before it gets finished.
Alright, next track. This is Parasite, which is from our debut EP, and we decided to put it on the album as well.
Because it rocks that hard.
This one started with my layers actually. I had some drum loops lying around that I sent over, and Ben added his melodies and
went back. Actually, I think this went back about 3 or 4 times.
Yes, and it didn't have any vocals, because this was in that stage where we didn't know what we were going to do. So I sent it to some friends for input. I sent it to Len from Implant, and he was like, it needs some vocals, why don't you put some female vocals on it to sort of offset the harsh percussion and shit like that. So we did. We got DJ Straylight, who's behind the camera, to do the vocals, and then just for the sake of it I did vocals as well, and that's all that stayed. Actually, we decided that we didn't want an offset of delicate female vocals and aggressive music. We just wanted aggressive music and aggressive vocals. Now this track. Alright, should we tell the story of this song?
Secrets.
Ninja Secrets.
It's a secret. Alright, it's a secret song. Corruption is the 4th track.
This has got a long intro because...
which I just skipped.
That's my job.
Yeah, Ben does the intros. It's it's very slow. It's 124 BPM, triplet time, very...
Because everybody needs a triplet song.
I think it's definitely too slow for my DJ sets, but people are weird.
Great vocals.
Questionable vocals.
Great vocals.
Vocals that don't translate well live, so I have to sing them differently. But you know, another one of the early songs.
Now I did something in here that's like this horn step. I promise not to do it again.
Is that like in the...
That's a horn step.
Yeah.
I won't do it again, I'm sorry.
See, when you think about a horn step, it's just a weird squiggle. These vocals, like this, are pretty much all through the album, and it's very simple. It's just drawing into the chaos pad. It's got some great granular effects. Ninja Secrets.
Don't ever tell anybody.
Yeah. Song 5, Happiness.
This is another intro that you'll undoubtedly skip, you bastards.
Alright, let's appreciate this intro in full this time.
The equivalent of me masturbating on your girlfriend's forehead.
Forehead? Is that what does it for you in Bangkok?
Yeah, cost less.
We just finished this song last time I visited you in Bangkok, about a year ago. I knew that I heard it on your speakers for the first time there.
Well, I remember when I transferred, it was about a gig of files through a shitty Bangkok internet connection to the other side of the world. It took about 2 weeks just to transfer.
Yeah, so when we transfer files, it takes Ben about 2 days to upload what it takes me about 20 minutes to download.
Yeah, don't live in Bangkok.
Map the feedback.
This has got a format lead in it.
Format,
whatever it is. I just turned it on. Anyway.
with your synths that came in GarageBand.
Yes, in Cakewalk.
And that's all we used.
Land in a box. More excessive intros.
Yeah, we like them. Maybe that's why Burning Chrome is the best song, because it has no intro. It just kicks straight.
Get out of my house. Funny, I have no recollection of writing that lead ever.
You did.
Best intro on the album, and I didn't write it.
Yes, the one intro I wrote.
You don't have any idea what a bitch it is to load that into your Cubase with no fucking automation for the tempo thing. And oh god, what an ass fuck it was.
Well, Cubase is a real hassle because you can't draw the tempo on the arrange page. You have to open the tempo editor.
It's easier in GarageBand.
Chugging guitars. There aren't very many guitars in this album, but guitar is like my main shtick. Ben plays the saxophone.
I play bass, and kazoo, and harmonica.
Yeah, but mostly saxophone.
I went to the Sydney Conservatory of Music, fuckers.
Okay, that's pretty much the album. And just quickly, we've got this track in the background. I thought we'd just like quickly run through, you know, our roles in the band with this as an example. So this is, this is that Suffer song, the second last song on the album. So, you know, Kong does these kind of noisy melodies and stuff like that. And my stuff is the beats underneath and the vocals. So, yeah, our album, Hold My Hand, is coming out very soon on Infacted Records.
Hello.
Hi. Check it out.
I want your money.